So we meet together again in a world made of steel and a world made of stone, hoping to find joy and peace and love in this world. It is altogether possible, even though it seems that it's not. Because you see, the way that we just begin to find that type of love and peace is by looking deep within the self, exploring the self deeply, daring to look into the mirror both mentally and physically, to see who we are, to see what we are. In truth, each and every one of us are miracles. Each body is made up of 20 trillion cells, all working in harmony together, linked together in ways that people don't understand. Linked together so that every thought and every idea passes through almost every cell as fast as the speed of light, or maybe even faster. People don't even understand how that works. Some of the scientists say that we are all light, and perhaps that is how it works. It really doesn't matter. The truth is that we are all miracles, and every little movement that we make comes as a result of 20 trillion cells all being communicating with each other, all working with each other to lift one finger. The whole body has to adjust itself. And it is even said by Nassim Haramein, the physicist, that when we move, we are not actually moving through space. We are blinking in and out of this existence trillions of times per second, and space itself is changing. It's us. So how can we dare to look into the mirror, or dare to be ashamed that we are the wrong color or shape or size or gender, when we are living in one of the greatest miracles that have ever happened? And that is not even counting what is happening mentally. The deep layers of understanding, all of the knowledge stored in the deep subconscious and shadow, and more than that, the powers that most of us human beings could have if we were not trapped in the ideology of scientism, a fake sort of science that denies everything that is not under control of the power structure, everything that is not physical and material. If we were allowed to develop ourselves fully as human beings, our powers would be limitless, and we could carry out all of the miracles that many of the sages and the teachers who went before us were said to have done. In order to deal with these times, we have to go back and to reclaim our real, true selves. We have to get rid of the lies. Cast down the scientism. Stop being locked in a box. The artificial choice between believing in a God and being an atheist. That's all nonsense. It doesn't matter what we believe in. What matters is what exists, what is. And what matters is what happens to us as a result of what we choose to believe. You see, the thing about us, the thing about the human being is it's all about choice. It's about what we choose to believe. And if we are not allowed to choose freely because of philosophies and understandings that stop us from being able to do that, we will always be lost. We'll always be trapped. We'll be in a cage. We will be the ones who destroy ourselves, putting on heavy armor to protect ourselves from the world around us, instead of realizing that we are the world and the armor is not necessary. But when we come to this stage of development and understanding, we become dangerous to a system that is trapped in materialism and where everything that we do has to be done in order to feed the body physically, to receive pats on the back from those in power, to be told that we are good because we're imitating someone else's behavior, whereas other behaviors are seen as bad because they are unique, like us. If you go out in the field, you will look and you will see that there is not one blade of grass that is the same as the other. Not one animal, not one plant. Nothing in nature is an exact replica of the other, even though our uniqueness shows that we are part of the all in all, part of the whole. We aren't artificial. We are all branches, we are all faces, and we can be arms of that which is love, that which is the creative energy of the universe. And I invite you today to recognize who and what you are, to explore that more deeply by relaxing, breathing in and out, and taking the time to contemplate on the beauty that surrounds you. Om Vishwa. Om Shandakaram Pujanishayam Parmanahum Subhishum Vishwatargam Gadganasatrashan Mitavan Subhamyamhum Lakshmi Gatum Kamulanayanom Yugavrityanatum Vande Vishnum Pavabayaram Seravalukaikanatum Vande Vishnum Pavabayaram Seravalukaikanatum. Oh. And that is an invitation to Vishnu, the sustainer of the universe, that can be called by many names from many traditions. May the blessing of Vishnu, the blessing of Shekinah, the blessing of the Holy Spirit, the blessing of Selena, the blessing of Isis be with you forevermore. Please hit the subscribe button, become a member. Look forward to seeing more of these very short Dharma talks by Om Prakash Gilmore. Namaste. The divinity in me bows down to the divinity in you that is you.